Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you two quick artist trading cards that I made. Artist trading cards are also called ATCs if you don't know. And people put their information sometimes on the back and trade them back and forth so that you get to know people. It's like an old school Victorian calling card for the crafters. Some people put their P.O. boxes, some people put their favorite colors, stuff like that. So this is February. So I took a sheet of, scrapbook paper and started with that. And then I put a girl sticker with a pretty purple bow that went with the theme. And I found the word February and I glued that on there with some little pearls. And then I've got a doily, a paper doily, a red heart, some purple hearts. And I just thought it looked kind of romantic, February, pretty kind of sort of. So I wanted to show you that. And then there's one more. And so this one is, I'll tell you the whole thing on this. There's a story with this one, of course. Okay, so this is Valentine's Day. And this is the same person. This is her when she's 13. And this is her when she is 30. Okay? So both of them, by the way, are single. I've got the best is yet to be. And I've got a heart, and I made the heart with a punch and actually a piece of paper bag. And then I colored it with a stamp. I just stamped over it with red. And it looks a little bit rustic that way, but I thought, no biggie. So anyway, the 13-year-old on Valentine's Day is thinking, I can't wait till I can go out on Valentine's Day and have a boyfriend and blah, blah, blah. And the 30-year-old is saying, I can't wait to get home. I've got a good book. I'll get myself my most comfortable jammies and I'll curl up in front of the fireplace and read, and it'll be the best Valentine's Day ever. There's a theme here. Neither one of these women has a man in their life. And that's okay. So I like the background paper on this too. It also came from the same scrapbook paper as did this background, the purple. It's full of purples and pinks and sage greens, and I like it. Okay, so if you like ATC cards, then you understand what I'm doing. So that's just a little bit of arts and crafts stuff I did. But, both of these ladies were stickers, by the way, and then this was a different sticker pack, and yeah. I'm going to show you what I made for dinner, and it's just like, it's a short video. It's like 6 minutes, and you can stick around for that. It's actually where I used up some cans that were either just expired in January or about to expire. And that way I didn't have to go out and thaw anything, but it was still on my menu plan. It was still one of the meals. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Here that comes. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to see each and every one of you here. If you like what you see, I would love it if you made a comment. Have you ever made white chicken chili before? That's what I'm doing first. I have got here, I'll show you the ingredients first. I'm trying to empty out my emergency stuff from my pantry and bring in, new toward the front and get rid of this stuff that's going fast. So first of all, I've got 2 cans of chicken broth. I've got 2 cans of chunk chicken breast with rib meat. I don't know. And then you're supposed to use white beans like cannelloni or something like that, but I had none. I do, however, have 10 cans of garbanzo beans. What was I thinking? I guess I was thinking if at some point there was no food, we would eat garbanzo beans, but they need to get eaten. I might take a bunch to the food bank. I've got a can of whole kernel corn. I used a half a can of these medium diced, fire roasted and peeled green chilies. Okay, now I'll show you next. So here's my smaller crock pot. I'm trying to cook less because I've got less people here now and there's no reason for me to make a giant crock pot full. So anyway, everything except the last couple of ingredients are in here already. And it looks a little anemic, but it's going to look good when I'm done with it. I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm a mother. As soon as that chicken chili there gets warm, hot, I'm going to chunk up a full block of this Great Value cream cheese, and its expiration date was, I think, March 9th. Yeah, so we wanted to get that out of the fridge. Let's not waste, waste, waste. I'm saving up for a Sizzix machine. I really am. So anyway, it's going to go in there, and that is going to cause it to be thicker and richer and most wonderful. And so when it is ready to serve, it's all heated through, it's all thickened. I'm going to chunk up some green onions. I've got these tortilla strips, tricolor. They say salad toppers, but I don't know why you couldn't put them in this chili. And then I've also got some Colby Jack. It says it's Colby and Monterey Jack cheeses, shredded. Exactly what I needed, I think. Okay, and the only spices I added were cumin and organic onion powder. I've got the salt and the pepper here. I'll leave them with the stuff on top of their chili because I don't know how salty it's going to be or how warm it's going to be on the palate with the chilies, you know. I know most of them can handle, all of them can handle heat. It's mostly Mom that doesn't really like heat. So they can have this with just those strips. They could have it with, you know, like traditional saltine crackers. We've got goldfish crackers. Whatever they want to put on top is up to them. And that concludes dinner. I loved this. I just dumped cans, literally dumped cans into the slow cooker. And now I've got a bag here, so I'm going to hide all these cans. Mostly so they don't know I didn't use actual from the freezer whole breast or whatever, thigh. I would use breast for this. But anyway, they don't need to know that. They'll eat it and they'll enjoy it. So here this is all chunked up, the cream cheese. And I wanted to say, I forgot to tell you that I rinsed everything but the chicken. The chicken had broth. It was, you know, canned in its own juices. So I didn't drain the chicken, and I did drain the corn. I've already forgotten what I used. There was something that I did not. Oh, the beans. I made sure to rinse those pinto beans really well because they're starchy, you know, and I just didn't want that in there. I mean, I want it to thicken, but I don't want it to thicken from bean starch. So this will thicken it, and if you can't thicken it with this, you can also use cream of corn instead of regular corn. Cream of corn will do a thickening for you too. And last ditch effort, you could always put in cornstarch or whatever. You know, I do that with a lot of my dishes. Cut out one of the 5 avocados that I need to use, and hoping that they'll want to top their chili with some avocado too. But I'm not going to slice anything, of course, until they get home because I also don't want it to go. I wish I had some limes. I have lime juice. I'll just get lime juice out. All right, this got nice and hot, so I just put in this whole block of cream cheese. And this will melt pretty quickly, and we'll see what we have at that point. Made a change. I put back the Colby Jack, and I got out Mexican style 4 cheese. So it's got Monterey Jack cheddar, asadero, and queso quesadilla, or whatever. And so I put cheese, green onions, and like a half of a big avocado. And I'm going to have my dinner, and it looks tasty to me. I thought about using these, but I don't really care, so I'm not going to. If you liked what you saw, I hope you consider coming back. I hope you consider subscribing. Say hi. Do you ever make white chicken chili? I like both kinds, the red and the white. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye.